Alright, we're here with Mr. Rob Gilbert, and he's part of ReelAggressive Charters, ReelAggressive.com, and we're out here in the Tampa Bay. So tell us what we're going to be doing today.
This morning we're going to be chasing tarpon on fly and artificial baits.
Alright, so my dad has never hooked a tarpon before, so tell me what he should be expecting if he gets one on his line.
If he manages to get one on the end of the line, he should be expecting a roller coaster.
Really?
Yeah, it's anywhere from a 80 to 200 pound fish that's going to take off like a bat out of hell and decide that it wants to fight for its life. Lots of jumping, lots of action, lots of good battles, and hopefully doesn't lose my rod overboard.
Very nice. I can't wait to see it.
The fish here are super pressured. It's like Boca Grande North. There's a lot of charter captains out here doing a number of things. Most people are bait fishing. On the south end of the bay, we might see 40 to 50 boats, all fishing for tarpon. On the north end of the bay, maybe 15 or 20.
So you just said we're here, so where is here?
Here is Bean Point Sandbar.
Alright.
We're on the north tip of Anna Maria Islands. There's about a square mile of sandbar, which is roughly 4 to 6 feet deep. And we have the deeper water behind us. And the tarpon like to come over the sandbar and kind of meander their way around here. Not really looking for food, just kind of hanging out, doing their mating patterns.
So are all these boats out here, are they tarpon fishing?
Yes. So far nobody's actually found any tarpon. If that was the case, we would see 5 or 6 boats piled up on top of each other, all chasing a school of fish.
Right. Okay. So now we're just glassing, looking for a tarpon to roll.
Yep, a little bit rougher weather this morning, so we're looking for a tarpon to break out of the water. Looking for what we call rollers.
Alright.
And we might actually have some rollers in front of us, about 100 yards out. It's a good sign for the early part of the morning.
So what are they doing whenever they roll?
It's kind of a mating pattern.
Oh,
you see them splash on the
Yeah.
water? They could be feeding, they could be mating. Depends on their movements. As the sun starts to rise and it breaks over, we'll actually see the tarpon in the water. It it's like somebody turns on a dimmer switch. The water here glows a nice vibrant green color, and then we're looking for dark shadows in the water. We'll see hopefully lots of tarpon schooling together underwater and then rolls on top. Did you see one?
What are they feeding on?
Right now they're probably not feeding at all. If they are, it's going to be crabs or pinfish.
So they must be really fast.
Tarpon can be very, very fast, yeah. We've got to figure out which way the fish are moving. Some days they'll be moving out, in, north, south. And then from there we can position the boat where we need to be in front of them so we can give you the shot.
So whenever my dad goes to set the hook, he needs to yank it twice in order to set it correctly.
He needs to yank it as many times as it takes.
Alright, and because you said they have a tough mouth.
They have a very tough mouth. It's hard to get the hook to break through. And we want to make sure he doesn't spit the hook. Yeah, straight that direction.
Not long enough?
Medium reel, no twitches.
Wind's killing me. All right, stay tuned for tarpon fishing in Tampa Bay with Captain Rob Gilbert. We've got some tarpon nearby. We'll see if we can land them. Stay tuned. We're fishing in Tampa Bay for tarpon, but there are tarpon occasionally in the Panama City area. So for all your gear that you need for tarpon fishing like that we're fishing with today, be sure you go see Ricky and friends at Howell Tackle. They know what they're talking about. They got great gear at the right price. So you don't have to go shopping on the internet. You can go see people face to face who can treat you like friends and get you what you need. Tarpon fishing or any other fishing at Howell Tackle.
As the sun rises, the tarpon start rolling and we're looking for fish. If you look around, there's probably 15 other boats out here doing the same exact thing. looking for active feeders, rolling fish that want to come out and play. During the yearly tarpon migration, we usually get them in about May. They move north from the Keys. They come up the coast. We get fish that come out of the rivers. The fish stage up in the deeper water of our passes, and then as they, sorry, there's tarpon over there. Got easily distracted. On the other side of the second buoy, we have some jumping fish. I'm gonna start pulling us that direction. Once you see, there's fish right in front of the boat. 60 yards, 70 yards.
We got fish right in front of the boat, about 60 yards.
Moving left to right.
Moving left to right.
Yep.
So just tell me when to cast. So he's pulling us up, trying to get us in better position. Probably for the wind that's in our face and the weight of this lure we have, it probably needs to be a 40-yard cast, which is about as far as I could throw a football now. Used to be 55.
Cast right there. Cast that direction. There you go. That's perfect spot. Medium reel. There you go.
All right, so we've made the cast. He says medium reel. So that's the tempo of my reeling. I've got feet braced.
Some mornings we get out here and there's hundreds, if not thousands of fish rolling all over the place. Other mornings we come out here like this morning, we see ones and twos popping up. Makes it a little harder to track, but that's the enjoyment of hunting out here on the water. Because if it was easy, everybody would do it. In front of us we got a group of boats, probably about 10 to 15 of them, all grouped up together. It's where the end of the sandbar is. Most charter boat captains don't care for each other that much around here, so when we see them all grouped up together, it's not because they enjoy each other's presence, it's because there's fish here. If you look around, you've got everything. You've got flats boats, you've got bay boats, you have panga style boats, you have offshore fishermen, tower boats, Carolina skiffs. Tarpon here tend to attract all sorts of people, and no matter what you're fishing out of, people tend to get out here no matter what the cost to try to catch this giant fish. So most of these guys out here are using a chum slick of thread fins, cut bait, or whatever miscellaneous material they want to toss down. For us, in my style of fishing, I like to see the fish rolling on top. I like to figure out which way they're moving, get in front of them, get your dad to cast to the fish, watch the eat happen, fight the fish and bring it to the boat rather than just dropping a line over and hoping something eats.
Right, because these aren't the kind of fish that will chase after your lure.
Right,
your lure's got to chase them in a way.
You gotta present it to the fish and get it right in front of their nose. Right. A lot of these guys are throwing crabs and bait, and they're hoping on the off chance that the fish is going to swim under their boat and get it right into where they need to be just so they can catch the fish. He just broke his line off. That's tarpon fishing. Got the real tough mouth, cuts through leaders. You've got to really hope that your hook catches right in the corner of the mouth or in the top of the mouth so your line's not sitting there getting chafed on constantly. Kind of like a bass or a snook where it'll wear down on your leader. As the sun comes up, now we're starting to get the light moving across the sandbar. It's starting to glow a little greener. We're going to stay in towards the beach more and look out. We're looking for dark lines in the water, which will be our tarpon. Sometimes it'll look like a dark ring, other times it'll be a straight line. Daisy chaining or moving up and down the beach. Hopefully we'll find a school that's in a straight line that we can present to and we can get a fish onto this morning.
getting kind of seasick. It's not a pleasant feeling.
There's tarpon right here. Literally, look at him. You can film him right now.
Oh my gosh, look.
All right, we got some tarpon spotted. They came right by the boat. It was too late to cast to them there. We got some good footage of them. But now they're about 100 yards out. It's a group weighing between 90 and 120 pounds. I think that's probably a group of males, if they're on the smaller to medium size. So he's pulling as hard and as fast as he can with his cat-like quickness and balance, trying to get us there. He told me not to point too much so it doesn't attract the attention of the other boats so they come in and steal our fish, which I'm kidding about our fish. These fish belong to everybody. There's nobody's possession. And I'm just thankful the Lord gave them to us to give us dominion over them, a chance to enjoy what He's made.
About 4 or 5 seconds and then slow reel. That's good.
Just cast beyond, really kind of into, but we're trying to be beyond a ball of bait. Doing a slow reel back in. If something bites, I want to be sure and keep the rod tip below my eyes and set the hook and pull in the opposite direction the fish moves.
Last minutes. Yep. Let it sink. Now reel. Go ahead and reel.
Medium.
Medium. Go ahead and cast it again. Far. Nice.
All right, we've got a single tarpon out here. I made my second cast to it. Trying to medium reel back.
Kind of zigzagging across the flat by himself.
We've got some rollers out in the distance. He's hopped off the platform. We're gonna try and motor up to him. We've got several groups out here. The boats have kind of moved inshore earlier. We were the only boat in close to the shore. And it made me think our guide, Rob, either knows what he's doing or he doesn't. But with the boats other coming in, we're actually seeing fish. I think he does. We're probably also the only boat that's using artificial lures. We're not chumming and using live bait. Tarpon right in front of us.
Swimming away?
Moving away.
I was looking at a school way out there.
Tarpon.
Yep. We're right in the middle, right in front of the boat. Cast 40 feet. There you go. See it moving out farther away from you. Longer cast.
Can we reel it in?
Yeah, reel it in. Throw it towards that white boat as far as you can.
The white boat to the right.
Yep. The one with all the orange bobbers or green bobbers on it. There you go. Nice cast. Let it sink for a second. Now reel.
Tempo okay?
Yep. Once you get in, make another cast, same direction.
Into where I can see it.
Yeah,
Once
right
I-
towards the white boat. There you go, fish it!
Yeah!
Set, bring your rod tip down. Rod tip down, you don't bass set these.
All right.
There you
Oh!
go.
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh!
Rod tip down, remember what I told you.
Yep,
if he's
yep.
pointing to the right, you're to the left.
I'm going to the left. He's spinning the boat. He's ripping out drag, as Mason would say. Oh yeah, thank you, Lord.
Throw it towards that white boat as far as you can.
The white boat to the right.
Yep. The one with all the orange bobbers or green bobbers on it. There you go. Nice cast. Let it sink for a second. Now reel.
Tempo okay?
Yep. Once you get in, make another cast, same direction.
Into where I can see it.
Yeah,
Once
right
I-
towards the white boat. There you go, fish it.
Yeah.
Set, bring your rod tip down. Rod tip down, you don't bass set these.
All right.
There you
Oh!
go.
Oh!
Oh.
Rod tip down, remember what I told you.
Yep,
If he's
yep.
fighting to the right, you're to the left.
I'm going to the left. He's spinning the boat. He's ripping out drag, as Mason would say. Oh yeah, thank you, Lord.
Reel tight and pump it down. Reel down, pull tight. There you go. Do I need to come up there and hold onto your belt so you don't fall over?
I'm good. I can't tell where he's going. I think he's going towards that green boat over there.
Yep. Now switch to the right now. Flip it over. Yep. If he just stays steady one direction, you're going to flip it over and fight him the other direction. Switch to the right. You don't want that hook to need to turn and pull that hook out.
So you like this light boat, so it'll follow him.
Uh-huh. He'll drag us around for a while. It's a nice fish. He's right here. She's about to jump, Look at
Oh!
that fish. Put down to the right. She's pulling you to the left, you're gonna pull right.
So is this just the start of the battle?
It all depends on the fish. Sometimes when they get close to the boat, they turn around and take off again. This one just seems to be spinning in circles. As soon as she turns right, you'll eventually turn right, then I want you to flip over left. Go ahead and flip left now. There's your jump.
Oh!
Whoa. She's strong.
This is awesome.
Turn right. It's a nice fish there.
Stay tuned for tarpon fishing Tampa Bay with Casting Call Outdoors.
There you go, fish it.
Yeah.
Set, bring your rod tip down. Rod tip down, you don't bass set these.
All right.
There you
Oh!
go.
Oh!
Whoa.
Rod tip down, remember what I told you.
Yep,
If he's
yep.
fighting to the right, you're to the left.
I'm going to the left. He's spinning the boat. He's ripping out drag, as Mason would say. Oh yeah, thank you, Lord.
As soon as she turns right, you'll eventually turn right, then I want you to flip over left. Go ahead and flip left now. There's your jump.
Oh!
Whoa. She's strong.
This is awesome.
Turn right. It's a nice fish there. Flip left now.
Watch out.
Gonna jump. She's out of water. Hard right now. Hard left.
So I'm not gaining any ground on her.
Nope, she's just gonna sit there and chug along and do her thing. We gotta wear her out before we can bring her to the boat.
It's always good when your guide. It's always good when your guide starts putting on his gloves. So Lord, thank you for the chance to do this.
To the right now. Just a big, powerful fish coming right here under the boat. Stay right. Saw the boat. See how she started pulling when she saw the boat?
Yep.
Having her way with you now, ain't she?
Yep.
She's gonna jump.
Oh!
When she jumps, there you go. Rod down. To the left.
until I'm tired when I start changing position.
Don't even worry about reeling. Just let that drag do the work for you.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna start riding towards her, gain ground on her while I'm riding towards her. She's pulling more now, ain't she?
Yeah.
Reel? There she goes. That's a puff of air right there. She's tired. She'll do a couple of those. When she's tired, she'll come up and gulp for air. Tarpon are one of the only fish that'll do that. When they need extra oxygen, they come up for it. Reel? There she is, puffing for air.
She's taking off, man. This is amazing. Flip right, flip left.
Flip left, yep. Stand straightened out on you. What we're doing now is we're kind of running her down. The boat kind of pushes her away from us. So we're just going to work her energy out of her.
Work the energy out of who?
Out of the fish. Back and forth battle here. Nothing like the sound of screaming drag.
Which is different than the sound of someone in drag screaming.
Exactly.
Just reach down there and grab her, Rob.
Yeah, okay. There she is.
Oh yeah. Turn.
Yeah, no, just stay back behind her. Stay behind her lip.
Where's she hooked?
Now tighten the drag a little. Are you happy with it?
I'm happy with it, honestly.
Okay.
Some fish take an hour to fight. You know, it's kind of just one of those things. You're not gonna get 15 minutes out of her. She's a happy girl.
So how often does a shark take advantage of the tarpon?
Pretty often. Hopefully not today.
This is a hard fight. I'm sure it's nowhere near what pulling in a huge shark or a marlin is, but this is the biggest fight I've ever had, even in high school. My legs are starting to quiver a little bit. Forearms are hurting. And lower left back. But we ain't giving up. There she is.
Real tight, keep her up.
Those boats have all seen the Cast and Call Outdoor stickers and they're just trying to get close to Whitney. Coming up. There she is. That's amazing. What a huge fish. Just swimming along the sandy bottom. She's been trying to stay with other pods, but now she's by herself. We're glad that we got her in the shallower water. Fewer sharks in here. And there's another fish there. So she's got a little company. There's another. She's there for reassurance. They're wondering what that new lip piercing she has is.
Do what?
Come on, girl. Breathe that air. Show me the bubbles.
Show me the bubbles!
There she is, left side. She's on the left side.
Captain Rob Gilbert. He is at ReelAggressive.com, which is Real Aggressive Charters in Tampa. And we're on Tampa Bay. Good guy, good equipment, great knowledge, great fish.
Nice fish. Nice fish.
Well, we had her right here at the boat, like 3 feet underneath the bow. I thought the fight was about over. I thought she was gonna just say, all right, you win. But now she's gone. You can see her taking out line. That is amazing. I wish people of today had the same fight as a tarpon. Seems like today people just want to give up and let somebody else take care of them. Want somebody to just come in and solve all the problems without putting any elbow grease to it. But this tarpon is putting up a fight. And I say that we should each do that. And we need to help each other at times when we can. But some people like just handouts. But this tarpon doesn't.
There you go.
I'm doing my best Justin Leak.
We got another boat over here fishing, and their line just overlapped ours. Fish decided it wanted to get tangled up a little bit, and we had a little close call, but managed to get the hook off the line, and we're still tight right now.
Coming to the top.
Oh, she didn't like us. Just realized she's hooked again.
Right here below us. All right, we got here on June 27th about 6 a.m. It's now July 1st. We've been here quite a while. Rob's hung in there with us. There she is. We're about youth in the outdoors, family in the outdoors, and enjoying what God's created for us. Take your family outside and do something fun with them. It might cost you a little money, but hey, you can just go make some more, right? Coming up. Coming up.
She might be 140. Pretty heavy.
Coming up.
Nice fish. Very nice fish. There we go.
He just had me tighten up a few more clicks on the drag. We're getting close to the pier. If she takes us under the pier and near the pilings, we're done for. So we're trying to get a little tighter on the drag, have a little bit more control over where she's going. Hopefully she's coming to the top and tired.
Keep picking her up. Bring her up. Don't stop pulling her up. Even if you're pulling against the drag, keep going. Don't stop. Kind of like Bruce's. Bring her up. Nice fish. Hold her up. Hold her up. Hold her up. There we go. Reel down. Grasping that air again. See them gills open up wide?
Line's catching on a scale.
Stand up now. Pull tight, pull hard.
She's a dadgum anchor.
I want to thank a few of our sponsors. Bait Cars, George Gaynor, thank you. Brock Pest Control, thank you guys. Dandy Ridge Outfitters and Howell Tackle. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. And again, our goal for Cast and Call Outdoors is to encourage youth in the outdoors, family in the outdoors, and enjoy what God's made for us. Thank you to our sponsors and our viewers. Thank you. Oh man, she's pulling.
It's a tarpon. It's not a shark. It's a tarpon.
It's a, hey! It's a tarpon.
Oh, it's a tarpon?
Tarpon. We'll have another beer. Try and jump on his back and slow him down. Is that usually the end when they go to the shore like that?
How long have you been fighting him? About 2 hours now.
We're out of Panama City.
We've been fighting for 2 hours.
We're doing that while she pulls. That way it's just, oh, real. Sorry, I'm going to put the end on the fish for you.
All right, we just anchored trying to put an end to the battle here. It's been going on for 2 hours, drawing a crowd, and she started heading off in the deeper water. We saw a shark coming in from the left over there. He cranked down on the drag while she was pulling to kind of give some more resistance to her, but we broke off. Looks like we broke off right in the braided line. Might have been right where it was rubbing across her body. But that was a great fight. Nice job, Captain.
Glad you had fun. You a little worn out?
My hands are beet red. My forearms are shaking. My legs are a little bit shaking. My feet are probably going to hurt the worst because they were trying to grip into this fiberglass deck. My back's a little sore. But we got that fish close to the boat several times. I feel that's an accomplishment. You know, a lot of people come out tarpon fishing and don't hook up with anything. But to be able to hang on to that fish for as long as we did, I'm thankful. You can't keep them. You can't take them home and eat them. But we had her up here at the boat 5 or 6, 7 times. So I think that's a great accomplishment. It'd been great to get some nice pictures with her. But we'll call that a draw. Cast and Call Outdoors. Thanks for watching. It feels good to sit down. That's 2 hours of constant curl in the gym, just holding your curl. Whew. That was fun. Nice job, man. Good job driving the boat, Whitney. Nice job being a camera girl. All right, now we're heading back to the All-Star game. Mason has a game at 11 o'clock. We were supposed to be gone and be back to the field by 10 to be in time for pregame warm-ups. And I feel like it's probably about 11:20 right now. So we'll probably get there about the time it closes out. So Mason, I'm sorry I didn't make your game. I'm sure you'll understand. I will do all I can to make games in the future.
Even though we didn't get the fish in our arms, that was a landed fish. We got the leader touch within range probably 7 times. Plenty of fight. Plenty of give up and take off again. but that was definitely one of the longest fights that I've ever had the pleasure of watching somebody else do.